I think a lot of us think that, you know, we go to see a show or listen to an album and we just think, oh, well, the writers wrote those songs and they just popped out just exactly like that, and that was it. And of course, that is not necessarily the case. So, to sort of take you through a journey to this particular song, when Winnie Holtzman, my collaborator, and I were first working on Wicked, and we were approaching the song that sort of is known as the I Want song in the show. You've probably heard that terminology. Basically, it means exactly what it sounds like. Usually one of the first 3 songs in a musical is the leading character comes out and sings about whatever he or she wants, and then we spend the rest of the show watching them try to get it. And so when we were thinking about the I Want song for the character of Elphaba, the green girl who becomes the Wicked Witch of the West, I came up with the idea for a song called Making Good. And I like that title because, of course, it means 2 things, both succeeding and literally doing good. And I thought it was ironic that the character we know is going to become the evilest character in literature starts out by wanting to make good. So we devised this scene where she is leaving her unhappy childhood home in Munchkinland and getting on a train and going off to Shiz University to start her new life. And she sings this song called Making Good. So I'm not going to play the whole song for you, but I'll give you an idea of, a little bit idea of what it was. At long, long last, I'm making my way out of here. Erase the past, it's as of today. Clean and clear, today I start my quest to find my special destiny, do more than just the best I could. 'Cause in my gut, I know I can do something great. I don't know what yet, but when I'm through, just you wait. When they see all I've done, they'll tell me you're so wonderful. We wish back then we'd understood you'd be making good. Went on like that for a little while. So in the course of developing the show, we did, as is often the case, a series of readings where we would get a bunch of actors together and they would basically sit at music stands and read and sing through the show, and we'd get a feel of where we were in the course of the development. And after about 3 or 4 of these, with this song in the first spot for Elphaba, I began to get the feeling that it just was not landing as well as we all felt the first song for our leading character needed to land. And around this time, we cast Idina Menzel as Elphaba, and I will tell her you said so. And so I was thinking about Idina and that she sort of has this tough and edgy personality. And I thought, well, maybe the song just needs to kind of have a little bit more toughness to it. So we kept the idea of her getting on the train, we kept the title Making Good, and wrote a whole other song for her. Again, I won't play you the whole song, but I'll play you a little bit of it. See, this was supposed to sound like a train. Once that train leaves the station, far away from here I will stay. Till the morning I will return in triumph as you shout hooray. Someday, someday, you're gonna build me a statue right in my old neighborhood to show how ashamed you are that you never understood. I'd be making good, making good. Went on like that for a little while. So we did this, substituted this new version at the next couple of readings, and I didn't really get the feeling that we had really moved forward, but just kind of sideways. And to one of those readings, my son Scott Schwartz, who is an extremely talented director and dramaturg, came, and so I was talking to him afterwards, and I said, so that song Making Good, I don't think it's really working as well as it should, is it? And he said, no, it's not working at all. And so I said, well, I'm not really sure why. I mean, I've kind of done 2 versions of it, and I don't think they're bad songs. And he said, look, I just think this whole idea is so old-fashioned about some character gets on a train and sings about what she wants, and the audience is so far ahead of you. I just think you need to cut that entire train scene and just have her be at school and do something which earns her the right to sing. So, you know, of course I told him why that would not work. But because we were in, you know, development and readings, and, you know, you can always retreat, I thought, well, okay, we'll give this silly idea a try. So I went to Winnie and told her about it, and she said, well, you know, I've been thinking about this, and I've been thinking, you know, what is it we know that people in Oz want? We know one thing. They want to get to the wizard, and they want the wizard to fix whatever is wrong with them. So what if that were what she wanted? And so we took Scott's suggestion, we cut the train scene, we had her arrive at school where she performs an inadvertent act of magic, which attracts the attention of the headmistress of the school, who says to her, I'm going to take you under my wing, and I'm going to teach you sorcery, and maybe someday, if you work really hard, you could actually be of service to the great Wizard of Oz himself. And then Elphaba sings this song, which is still the song that's in the show. And I won't sing the entire song for you, but again, this is now the I Want song. And wait. Some of you may recognize in this intro that train song. Because, you know, why waste it? Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good? So I'll make good. That's the last mention of making good in this song. When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, and then I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like munchkins, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with a wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause when you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us has to love you, but by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why. Oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all